Like first and foremost, I'd like to say call Halayim, Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem, Wakah Kadash, double honor to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who taught us the truth, shalom and salutations to the hopeful elect out there spreading the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth in sincerity and truth and presenting their bodies as a living sacrifice. It's the brother Yahweh from the great millstone Chicago camp. Alright, coming back to you with another lesson. Shalom to the very few sisters that do listen to us as well. You know, I'm just coming back to you with another lesson concerning this perpetual hatred. I think that video was in Minneapolis, you know, with the police at it again, Esau at it again, you know, the devil himself in the flesh, you know, beating down to Jake, you know, and he died eventually. But nevertheless, man, this is not going to be about that. The thing of the matter is, do you Israelites, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, do you see the devil now? The man that we've been telling you about, starting with the elders and apostles on down for years, man. We've been telling you this is your arch enemy, man. And ain't nothing going to stop him but Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai. All right? And it's never going to be can't we all just get along spirit, man. There's seditions amongst those people. It's seditions amongst them and us. You know, the scripture says it's going to be that, and it's going to be invading one another. You know, everything outside of this truth leads to death, man, in every which way possible. You know. Now, we do have people amongst those people, you know, that may look like one of them, you know, because our people are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. But that's not the fact of the matter. You know, I'm gonna get into this, man. You know, the scriptures say that the children of Judah and the children of Jerusalem were oppressed together. That's how you know you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are the Israelites, and you all have one common enemy. It's always been about Esau and Jacob. Look at what he do with the Native Americans, with their lands, with their pipelines. Look how he do the deportation with the so-called Latinos. You know, the tribes of Ishkar, Ephraim. You know. Look what he do to the Southern Kingdom. Look what he do to the so-called Negroes, man, with this police brutality and all this other bullshit. Because this man sees his kingdom is fading away, man. But at the same time, man, this is nothing new, man. Don't be surprised, man. There's a lot more coming up the pipe. But this thing is on. This is Ezekiel 35 and verse 5. It says, because thou hast hated, because the Salakia. This is Ezekiel 35 and verse 5. It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in their time of calamity and the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, saith Yahweh, power, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Saith, thou has not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. And this is talking about the people that classified themselves as white, the biblical nation, you know, of Edom. All right, it says, thus thou shalt make Mount Seir most desolate. Thus will I make Mount Seir most desolate, and I will cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. And this is a prophecy that Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, the creator of heaven and earth, who the world falsely calls God, you know, his son, who the world calls J-E-S-U-S, you know, his name is Yahweh Shai. He has a whole different image, a whole different reputation, and a whole different coming, you know. He's going totally different to what the vibration of this world portray him to be, and that's all to his glory, all right? But it's going to be the salvation of the Israelites, you know. It ain't nothing else this man can do to prove he's the devil in the flesh, going all the way back to Cain, coming back as Esau, and flourishing as a nation, you know. This is Esau's blessing with the sword, man, and this man is going to use it. This is Revelations 12 and 12. It says, therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. And he knows that he has but a short time, man. He don't care. He ain't got nothing to lose. He tired of seeing you Jakes with his woman, man. You know, he tired of seeing you Jakes thriving in his society, doing a little bit better than him now. Well, hey, look, don't look forward to thriving in society, because this society is over with. Our kingdom is coming, man, and that's why this man is falling down, man. These boys are the same people, man. And when I say boys, I mean them good old boys, man. They miss the days where they can tie one of y'all up to the back of a pickup truck and haul you off and do whatever they want to with you, with your woman, with your children, and go on back to their job the next day having nothing done to them, man. They got that pent-up ancient frustration against you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And it's going to go down, man. All right? And it's going to be race riots. Hey, this is Micah 5 and 8. It says, "And the remaining of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles in the midst of many people, as a lion among the beasts of the forest, as a young lion amongst the flocks of the sheep, who if he goeth through and both trade it down and tear it in pieces, and none can deliver." You seeing these Jakes mounted up, man, with guns, with militias and all this shit, man. Hey, these are the signs of the times, man. And like the Apostle Elder Tahar say all the time, man, you got to filter it all through the scriptures, man. Ultimately, you know, hey, Jacob's trouble is the whole world's trouble, man. Because this is the birth pains of the kingdom of heaven, man. It's like a woman ready to bust, man. You know, once it come out, that's the kingdom. But right now is the labor pains, man, which nobody can escape, man. But it's all being brewed up in the spirit, man. This war that's been going on since the womb, no pun intended, since the womb, against Esau and against Jacob. All right. A matter of fact, this is 2 Ezra 6 and verse 9. In 2 Ezra 6 and 8, it said, "And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand healed first the heel of Esau. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed." So you seeing all these things happening. All right, you seeing the devil show his horn, because Esau's going down, man, and he's lashing out, man, like a rat in the corner. When you corner a rat, it ain't got nothing to do but lash out. He's cornered right now. All right, he losing his country, he losing his dominion. His woman, he left. Look, man, he lost a white woman a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? He got that Chris Benoit spirit, man. He killed a whole goddamn family, man. He don't care, man. So how much regard he has to killing one of you Negroes, man? Hey, whether you like it or not, man, it's never gonna be a us and them. You know, and that's just how the Lord set it up, man. The Lord divided the nations. The Lord is a racist. The Lord is a separatist. And he's a racist because he's for his race. He's for his people, man. All right. Did not the scripture say we were made in his image and in his likeness? He has a people. He has a face. He has a race. You know, read Daniel. What's that? Daniel 10 and 5. Revelations 1, verse 13 and 14. You can go all through the scriptures and know who the Israelites are. Know how they look, know how the Lord look. All right, and Esau knows that, man. That's why he hates you people, man. And he's going to do nothing else but show you his hatred. But Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is going to put an end to that, because it was never meant for him to have this kingdom anyway, man. He was just meant to have his turn. And his turn is over with. As a matter of fact, this is 2 Ezra 3, what's that, 3 and 16? This is 2 Ezra 3 and verse 16. It says, "And unto him thou gavest Isaac, and unto Isaac also thou gavest Jacob and Esau. As for Jacob thou didst choose him to thee, and put by Esau. And so Jacob became a great multitude." All right. So the Lord chose us, and he put by Esau, and we became a great multitude. Hey, but we transgressed the commandments of the Heavenly Father, and the Lord put us into captivity under this man. And this is what we're going through until the captivity, till the Lord comes. All right. Just like it says in the Lord's Prayer, "Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven." And the kingdom is coming, man. And it will be done on earth as it is in heaven. But that can't happen while this devil is in dominion, man. You know, this man ain't gonna do nothing else, man, but show you he the devil, man. Matter of fact, I'm gonna end with that. Does not the scripture say the thief came but to what? Kill, steal, and destroy? Who is he killing, stealing, and destroying, man? Predominantly, you Israelites, his arch enemy. All right, this is Job. Matter of fact, hey, this is Job 9 to 24. It says, "The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?" Who else is doing all this madness, man? You know, our people are beginning to see who the devil is, man. All right, and they've been tricked. and they're lashing out. And that's because the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, is stirring up that spirit, man. And he's stirring up that spirit. Matter of fact, let me get that, man, because a lot of lessons finna start and end with that Matthew the 24th chapter, man. Straight up. Hey, this is Matthew 24 and 21. It says, then shall there be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And except those days should be shortened, there shall be no flesh shaved, but for the elect's sake those days shall be shortened. And that's why the time is flying right now. And you know, there's so much information out there. Hey, this devil stepping on his own foot, man. And look at this. Everybody see this, man. Somebody got to own up to this, man. Hey, but the Lord gonna pay him back, man. All right. He tell you that in Isaiah 14 to 21. All right. He tells you that when he promised that, with that promise he gave the elect, man. What he told the elect in Psalms 2 and 8. All right. Revelations 2 and 25. That's coming, man. And we got this, man. Matter of fact, let me read that, man. I'm going to read that, man. Because the elect is going to make it through this tribulation. And they're going to get rewarded, man. So we want the evil time to come. We know, at least we know we living in them. You know. It's Revelations 2 and 26. It says, and he that overcometh and keeping my works unto the end, to him I will give power over the nations. And he shall rule them with the rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter's clay shall they be broken to shivers, even as I have received of my Father. And so it was never made for us to be buddy-buddy with anybody, man. Somebody was made to rule. We just lost our dominion, and the Lord is giving us back. But first, this man got to be exposed, man. He's exposing this goddamn self. Hey, we exposing them, starting with the elders and the apostles on down, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And hey, man, and if you niggas can't see it by now, you deserve every fucking thing you get. But with that being said, call Elohim, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakakadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone, and to the hopeful elect, Akim Shalom.